The Minnesota Vikings figured out how to win a game in which they didn't play very well. The final score was 28-24 over the Detroit Lions, and coming out of the game, it feels like the Vikings stole it from the Lions. Throughout the game, there were players on both sides that played both well and poorly. Take a look at our studs and duds from Sunday's clash with the LionsStud and Dud. Kirk CousinsSep 25, 2022, Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, Minnesota Vikings running back Dalvin Cook, 4, and wide receiver Osborn, left, and guard Ed Ingram, 67, react after a touchdown against the Detroit Lions scour. Mandatory credit, Becker-USA TODAY SportsSep 25, 2022, Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins, 8, throws a pass against the Detroit Lions during the first quarter at US Bank Stadium. Mandatory credit, Becker-USA TODAY SportsCousins is a weird one to quantify. Going 24 for 41 for 260 yards and 2 touchdowns doesn't tell the whole story. For long stretches of the game, Cousins had a lot of struggles. He wasn't seeing the field well nor making confident decisions. The pressure was forcing Cousins into rushed decisions, and he wasn't checking to his hot routes. It was like that for most of the game, although he had some stretches where he was very effective and made great decisions. The final drive completely redeemed Cousins. In only 3 plays, he drove the Vikings down 58 yards and threw the game-winning 28-yard touchdown to Osborn with just 45 seconds remaining to seal the victory. That has been something that we haven't seen very often from Cousins, and it was nice to see him and O'Connell figure out a way to win the game. Dud, JosephSep 11, 2022, Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, Minnesota Vikings place kicker Joseph, 1, kicks an extra point against the Green Bay Packers in the first quarter at US Bank Stadium. Mandatory credit, Rempel-USA TODAY SportsAfter playing really well in the preseason. In the first 2 weeks, Joseph had his worst game of the season. He missed both of his field goals on the day. Yes, they were from 56 yards, but he has been making those kicks, including nailing one in this building from that same 56-yard distance. Stud, Adam ThielenSep 19, 2022, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Adam Thielen, 19, on the sidelines against the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field.